Hey, okay, we're back for another episode on how to become an MVP, and in this episode I'm going to talk about magic number 27. Now, why do I say magic number 27? Well, it was a friend of mine, Chris Huntingford. I ran this idea past him, and I had magic number 26. He was like, no, it should be magic number 27 because it doesn't fit nice and tidy. So I'm like, down with it. Magic number 27. In this episode, what am I talking about? Some people have asked the question, how much contributions, or what's the number? What's the magic number that I need to contribute to become an MVP? And so that's where the number 27 comes from. Now, let me preface it. This is not a Microsoft announced number. This is not a number that other people in the community have said to me. This is what my observations are and my suggestion to you. It is not guaranteed. I cannot promise you that if you do exactly this, you're going to become an MVP, but you're going to put yourself in kind of the right footing and present yourself in the right, if you like, context of being able to achieve this. So what is it? Magic number 27 is all around this. In a 12-month period, you need to deliver 27 items of contribution in a 12-month period. In the previous 12 months from your nomination is what I would suggest. So, how could you do this? Well, you could decide to do around one a fortnight. One contribution a fortnight would get you to that number in the last 12 months of doing around 27 awesome things. Or you could condense that into 6 months and up the quantity or the frequency of your contributions. Okay? So you can either do it in 12, you could do it in 6, or you could do it in 90 days. It all comes down to the contributions, 27 contributions in that previous 12 months. Now, here's one thing about contributions. First of all, they need to be high quality. They shouldn't be a copy of somebody else's. They shouldn't be a rip-off of somebody else's. They should be high quality content. Now, I know that's subjective, but you've got to play the devil's advocate when you look at your content and go, is this on par with some of the other MVP's content that I'm seeing out there in the community? That's the first thing. The second thing that you need to consider is originality. Is what you're creating original? Is it you? Is it your interpretation of things? Is it your interpretation of mixed reality, or your interpretation of Power Apps, or your interpretation of flow? Is it your learnings? Is it original to you? Is it your original thought? Even though other people might have created content around these areas, is yours 100% original? The next thing you need to consider is the reach. How big is your audience? It's a very, very, very important number, and I've talked about it in a previous video, but you need to be tracking how many people are engaging and consuming your content. It's very important. It's one of the metrics that Microsoft looks at. What is the impact of what you're creating? How is it creating impact in the community? Is it creating buzz? Is it, the reason hashtag MVP buzz is a thing, because is it creating buzz in the community? Are you starting to stand out as being a leader in the specific area you're looking at? And the last thing I would say here is make sure it's focused. If you want to become a business app MVP, a business applications MVP, remember there's 3 key areas that you can become one. You can become one as a Dynamics 365 specialist, a Power App specialist, or a Flow specialist. Those are the 3 key areas. Yes, Power BI is in there as well, but it doesn't sit under Microsoft Business Applications. So let's take these 3. Don't create content all over the show. Create focused content on Power Apps for those 27 items. Or create focused content on Flow for those 27 contributions. Or create focused content for those 27 on Dynamics 365. Right? It's around focus. You've got to be known as having a depth of knowledge in a specific area. It's not saying that you don't talk about those other things, but make sure it's very clear your core pillar strengths when you're being nominated for the first time. After you've become an MVP, it's a lot easier then to get cross-referenced in other categories. But for your nomination, be strong or be focused in one area. Power Apps, Flow, or Dynamics 365. You choose what you want to contribute on, but I suggest magic number 27 is going to be a key for you to prepare and be getting nominated as a Microsoft Business Applications MVP. I hope you found that helpful. If you have questions about this, leave them in the comments below. Share with your friends if you would. If you know people that want to become an MVP, share this playlist with them. Find on YouTube the playlist, share it with them, get them to subscribe, hit the bell. Every Monday I put out another video. I hope you found that helpful. I hope to see you in the MVP program real soon. Ciao.